Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. I am covering the Moscow, Idaho Bryan Kohberger case. Let's talk about an issue that no one else is talking about. There's something very disturbing going on in Plea County, Idaho, the county where Bryan Kohberger is being prosecuted out of. Bill Thompson, the prosecutor, who I call the king of plea deals, is making plea deals with defendants, violent defendants, right now. He's making plea deals. Now, I made a video about the king of plea deals. If you haven't checked out that video, please check it out. Well, let's talk about what Bill Thompson is doing right now in Plea County. First, there is a guy, a very bad guy, that just got sentenced in that county within the last few weeks. This individual did a very disturbing act on a minor female and made a plea deal with prosecutors, made a plea deal with Bill Thompson, and this is what he got. This is the report. Check this out. So this is a media report dated June 9th, 2023. 23-year-old man sentenced for raping girl in Julietta. And there he is. A 23-year-old man has been sentenced for raping a girl in Julietta. In Plea County 2nd District Court on Thursday, Jason Umphenour was sentenced to a month in jail. Judge John Judge also suspended a 10-year prison sentence and placed Umphenour on probation for 5 years and fined him $5,000, which will go to the victim. Umphenour will also have to register as an SO. He pleaded guilty to a RAPE count in March after negotiating settlement with prosecutors. Umphenour had allegedly raped the girl several times starting in 2020 when she was 14 years old. He admitted to raping the girl when he was interviewed by Idaho State Police, who began investigating the case in 2021. So this guy got probation, just got sentenced, Plea County. I'm not even going to say his name, just look at him. But this guy is now back on the streets. Let me know what you think. So, wow. Just wow. He don't even have to spend a day in prison. Then there's another one. There is another one, people. There's another one that just got sentenced within the last few weeks. This media report dated June 21st, 2023. 19-year-old Moscow man sentenced for felony injury to a child. A 19-year-old Moscow man has been sentenced to a month in jail after pleading guilty to felony injury to a child. Joshua Barta was sentenced on Tuesday in Plea County District Court. Judge John Judge placed Barta on probation for 10 years and ordered him to undergo sex offender treatment. Barta also has to pay a $5,000 civil penalty to the victim. Barta was arrested in January on additional charges of child sex abuse, felony video voyeurism, and battery for abusing a young girl for the past 2 years. So this guy right here also got probation. Avoids prison. Normally these type of guys would go to prison easily. Look what he did. But the prosecution made a plea deal with him. Avoids prison, probation. Let me know what you think. And this one did something to a child. So 2 bad actors within the last few weeks in Plea County don't have to serve prison time. Normally they would. And here's the reason why. Money, people. Money. And I put out tweets about both of those 2 dudes that I just shared with you all. I tweeted this out on my Twitter account, JLR Investigates. Plea County, Idaho, 23-year-old Jason Umphenour RAPES, a 14-year-old girl, several times makes a plea deal with prosecutors. Month time served in jail, suspended prison sentence, and probation. They have no money to take cases to trial right now there because of the Bryan Kohberger case. And I tweeted this. Latah County, Idaho, 19-year-old Joshua Barta arrested for child sex, abuse, voyeurism, and battery of a minor. Prosecutors make a plea deal. Sentenced to a month, time served in jail, and probation. They have no money to take cases to trial right now there because of the Bryan Kohberger case. It's all about the money. They don't have money right now. There is less than 2 dozen people in the Latah County Jail. I suspect that others that are not sentenced yet are going to get sweet plea deals to avoid prison or, get the best deal possible because Bill Thompson does not have the money right now to prosecute cases in Latah County. It's all focused on Bryan Kohberger, their resources. So now his department has to work with these defendants' lawyers and get them a deal. Because what about if these defendants start saying, I want to go to trial. I want to go to trial. I want to go to trial. You think Latah County, knowing that they've already asked for, Bill Thompson went, the county commissioners or the board of commissioners a few weeks ago and said their normal $15,000 a year budget now has to be expanded to over $100,000 because of Kohberger case. And all the money is used to, go for Kohberger. But what about if these other people start saying, hey, I want to go to trial, I want to go to trial. Latah County doesn't have the money. I've already made videos about the budget shortage with the Moscow Police Department. If all these people said, hey, I want to go to trial, it would drain them financially. So he has no choice but to give them sweetheart deals. So yeah, the king of plea deals, but I think it has to do with money. Do you have any other reason for this, or they just let guys that do stuff on children and females out of prison in Latah County and get away with it? Do those 2 crimes like those 2 guys did, and it sounds like it was pretty egregious, both of them, and you don't get you'll get your prison sentence suspended, or you get probation with negotiated pleas with the prosecution office. Very, very disturbing. Now, James Curtis Leonard, remember the guy with the arms? The Curtis Leonard guy, the guy was kind of at the beginning accused of doing the Moscow, Idaho crime. He gets sentenced very, very soon. So it'll be interesting to see what he gets. This is a guy that already got a sweet plea deal in 2008, 2009, in that range for second degree MURDER, and then was back on the streets within a year. See what he did? Well, he gets sentenced very soon. It seems like he's making a plea deal with the prosecution too. We will see what he gets. Because he might be in the same thing. Hey, let's go to trial. Well, we don't got the money. We don't got the money. They don't got the money right now to go to trials for other cases. All their eggs are in one basket. Kohberger. Now, could they ask for more money with the state? I don't know that process. But I suspect these deals will keep being made with defendants other than Kohberger in Latah County. And I will be watching and monitoring. What's your thoughts? Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification button covering this case. Kohberger case is probably going to cost over $1 million. Easy. We might even be there right now with costs right now because the public defender's office, Ann Taylor, the commissioner's already given them all a salary to handle the Bryan Kohberger case, $605 an hour combined. They've already hired numerous experts, from the media consultants to now DNA experts. These DNA experts are from out of state. Bicka Barlow and this Mercer guy from Maryland. Bicka Barlow is from California. These people are expensive. It costs a lot of money to prosecute the Bryan Kohberger case right now. We'll talk soon. Justice for the victims and their families. Everyone be safe. God bless.